The PoPolitickin Show is brought to you by Audible. With over 180,000 titles to choose from, Audible is great for any continuous learner wanting to grow and expand their knowledge and insight. Go to www.audibletrial.com/POaudio and get an audiobook of your choice, free with a 30-day trial. After the trial, your paid membership will begin at $14.95 per month. With your membership, you will receive 1 credit every month, good for an audiobook on Audible. Cancel before your trial ends, and you will not be charged. So go to www.audibletrial.com/POaudio and download a free audiobook by Tony Robbins, Grant Cardone, Napoleon Hill, Les Brown, Damon John, and more. Always remember that knowledge is power.
PoPolitickin.com.
All right, what's up with it, man? It's Mofo, man, and we on PoPolitickin. If you ain't politicking with Po, you ain't politicking.
I've been hustling for so long, everything I earned, got it on my own. They can't stop me. Yeah. Came up from hustling rocks and things to fancy cars and nice style chains. They can't stop me. Running away from me.
Drop the top and let the wind blow. If you ain't trying to win, play what you in for. Real nigga, copy that. Like 10-4. Vet why these little niggas still claim pro. This roots to this shit, that's just how the game go. Scared money don't make it, so I gain more. Paper change this shit, I got the same hoe. But my mind frame in a different lane though. Fuck the fame, or change what I aim for. The Cali Kush help me ease away the pain slow. Fake niggas, same shit, seen them come and go. And real recognize real straight from the dough. Yeah, I rep the foe, cause that's what made me. 10 toes down when it wasn't all gravy, but it still paid me, so I gotta ride for it. And if you feeling how I'm feeling, what you side for it?
I've been hustling for so long, everything I earned, got it on my own. They can't stop me. Yeah. Came up from hustling rocks and things to fancy cars and nice style chains. They can't stop me. Running away from me.
Seen some real niggas fall, stuck in the grind. I talk it cost a living pimp, this ain't just a rhyme. Got so many of my dogs still doing time. Gotta get it how I live, so I'm flipping mine. Had to learn to stack it up before you shine. Stay true to the game and wait for your time. Out of sight, out of mind, that's what they told me. When I'm focused, can't near nigga hold me. COD, let near nigga owe me. If you down with it, don't talk, show me. Yeah, it's good, but I owe me. Like a rose gold roll, I ain't asked for it, but the game chose me. So I play my hand and watch mine closely. 85 South 70, I'm coasting. Trying to keep it all in motion.
I've been hustling for so long, everything I earned, got it on my own. They can't stop me. Yeah. Came up from hustling rocks and things to fancy cars and nice style chains. They can't stop me.
Ballin' LJ, G bro, space age pimp shit. I talk, a bitch don't like that. She can walk, see everybody ride with you when you're ballin', but niggas start disappearing when you're fallin'. My nigga got life, cause his own kinfolk snitch to them folks when they caught him with that dope. So much pain and the shit don't stop. Niggas work hard and get robbed, but they not. My little nigga hustle to the corner, got hot. Till them niggas with the masks had to run up in the spot. See, through my life I learned that good things, like love for your fam, man. Big dreams always turn good when you put good in it, and it'll turn to bullshit when you're bullshitting.
I've been hustling for so long, everything I earned, got it on my own. They can't stop me. Yeah. Came up from hustling rocks and things to fancy cars and nice style chains. They can't stop me. Running away. I've been hustling for so long, everything I earned, got it on my own. They can't stop me. Yeah. Came up from hustling rocks and things to fancy fancy cars and iced out chains. They can't stop me. Running away from me.
Welcome back to PoPolitickin.com, your home for self-help meets hip-hop. I'm now politicking with 704. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good, bro, man. I appreciate y'all having me.
No problem, man. So I know 704, that's the area code for North Carolina, so why you go by 704, Mr. 704?
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was just trying to bring awareness to where I was from. You know what I'm saying? First thing someone's gonna always ask you is where 704 if they don't know. You know what I'm saying? And just let me be able to run down where I'm from, man. That's it. Representing the crib.
And then what are some things that they're known for over there? Like what are some things the city's known for?
Oh man, we got the Panthers out here popping. We got the original Charlotte Hornets, they back. You know what I'm saying? We got NASCAR out here that's cracking. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of successful business owners, man, black business owners, man. It's just a lot going on out here right now. Number 2 in banking. You know what I'm saying? So if you're in that bank industry, we got a lot of money here, man.
All right. And if somebody asks you, so who is 704, what would you say? Like, how would you describe yourself?
Man, I would probably just say, you know what I'm saying, the realness of where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? If you ask about 704, they're gonna definitely tell you loyalty, you know what I'm saying, respect, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna definitely just give you a real stand-up guy. Yeah.
All right. And how long you been involved with music, and what kind of got you into music?
I've been in the music for about 15 years, man. I just always been a fan of music. You know what I'm saying? I got 3 older brothers, so it went through those stages where the eras was changing. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of whipped all of those eras. So, you know what I'm saying? I've always been a fan, you know what I'm saying? So I was trying to get myself away from the street life a little bit. I know that's kind of cliche. Everybody kind of say that. But, yeah, I was trying to get away from that, man. So I moved out. And I felt like I had a story to tell that was a true story that a lot of people could relate to that just wasn't in word form for them.
And then who's your top 5?
Of all time?
No, you can just do right now.
Now, it depends on where I want to go to. If I'm in the club or if I just want to hear some real music, I'm going to have to go with Big Crit. I'm going to have to go with J. Cole. I'm going to have to go with, let me see. I'm going to take it with, you know, Future. Future give me a good feel. Let me see. I'm at Dave East.
Okay.
Let me see. I'm liking Remy Ma since she been home too, though. I'm liking Remy.
What about Cardi B though?
I mean, but that's just one song, and she been grinding. But you know what I'm saying? I gotta give for Remy to leave doing her thing and come back, and you know what I'm saying, getting that love again. Like I gotta kind of give her that because they just let you know how much they really rock with it.
All right. And then how you describe your style?
Definitely Southern, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I just like the feel of music, so I'm kind of like whatever the beat is going at the time where it takes me there.
Okay. And then what's in your current projects? 'Cause I heard you involved with the Real Side Chicks of North Carolina, right?
Charlotte, yeah, the Real Side
Charlotte.
Chicks of Charlotte. Yeah.
Yeah, so what you working on? And tell us about that a little bit more.
Okay, right now I got a new project coming out, man. It's called Real Niggas Underrated. You know what I'm saying? And the reason I named it that because it seems like the world is just full with fake things now. You know what I'm saying? It's like the fake has taken over to the realness. Like everybody's just, you know what I'm saying? Like at one time you had to be an elite person to have and do certain things, but now it's like everybody's doing it. You know what I'm saying? So to me, I just feel like fake is the new real. So I'm trying to switch that back, man, and just bring it back to like just being yourself and being real with who you are. You know what I'm saying? So that's my whole thing about the Real Niggas Underrated situation and the new tape that I'm about to drop. The Real Side Chicks of Charlotte is crazy. It came about, man, with a song I got that I'm pushing currently called Side Chick. And we was looking for a different approach to try to promote it. And we just put out a couple little trailers on different situations. And this one trailer we put out was like mimicking the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And when we put it out, the feedback on it was just so crazy. Like everybody was wondering, was it a real show? People chiming in there, watch this. You know, DJs who wasn't even playing the song or even involved in what I had going on was, you know, just interacting. and a guy from LA got a Swift of it, and he hit me up. He was like, "Yo, congratulations on the new show." And I was like, "What show you talking about?" And he was like, "The Real Side Chicks of Charlotte." I was like, "Oh no, that's the way, man. We and my man were just trying to look for a creative way in order to promote the song." And he was like, "Yo, I got some people interested in it. Let's put together
Pilot.
a pilot. You know what I'm saying? And take some audition and casting calls, man, and make this thing into a real show." And that's what it did, man. And since then, it just the attention's been crazy. Yeah.
But I'm saying, so what y'all trying to promote with that? Because when I see it, kind of, it's like ratchet. Well, all them shows be ratchet, so you don't mind
Right.
that or what?
I mean, at the end of the day, all of them to me, it's really some side chick things. They just call housewives or basketball.
So
It's
none
called
of them be
something
married.
right. You
None
know
of
what I'm
them be
saying?
married.
And I just think the name and the title of it alone just drew some more attention because they were just like bluntly being out like side chicks. And it just drew, legs and attention like it did.
All right. So what are your interests outside of with your music? What you like to do?
Of course, I wouldn't mind getting into the TV world. I got a couple businesses me and my brothers run. A couple properties floating around. Just trying to make, something happy, man, so I can feed the family. Stay taking care of the positive things that I need to do.
All right. Then you were talking about the business thing. So let's say like somebody only had a G. What would you suggest they do with it to kind of flip it?
First, I'd probably research what it is you would like to do and see what that investment would take. And if that G is enough, I would take that G and invest it wisely. Make sure you do your research, do your blueprint on what you want to come out of that G, what you're looking for in return from out of that money. You know what I'm saying? And just take it from there. If that's not enough, I hold that up, wait until I can get the investment that I want to invest. You know what I'm saying? And then invest it that way.
All right. Then talk about some of the sacrifices you made in your career so far for music.
Oh man, I got a 16-year-old son, man, and I feel like a lot of his younger years I kind of missed a little bit due to being on the road and trying to promote and build my brand. And it kind of like when it slowed down and I came back to the house, it's like that time had flew by on me. So it was kind of like playing catch up. So I think that was a big sacrifice, man, because that time you can't get back. You know what I'm saying? With young men nowadays, you got to definitely try to stay in their life. You know what I'm saying? Make sure they're on the right path.
So what motivates you to make music?
Man, just everyday life. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, I like music. I've been a fan of music. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, I just like the free expression of it. You know what I'm saying? It really isn't a blueprint on how to do it anymore. It's just your expressions.
And then how would you define success?
Accomplishing your goals of what you set out. You know what I'm saying? Not for no one else, not for whomever expected you to do this or that. Whatever you feel that you put into it to accomplish and you gave your 100 and your all to be or to do the successful thing, even if it's not successful to you or you feel like it didn't do what you expected, as long as you gave your all into what you expected to do.
All right, and if you had to pick one, money, fame, or love, which one you picking?
Love all day.
Why is that?
Because, man, without love, none of that stuff is going to work.
And then is social media important to you?
It's important to what I do. It's not important to me.
So which one do you think do you got one that you use that's more important than the other one? Like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram?
I kind of use Instagram a little more because that's more of an entertainment, younger, generational crowd of, you know what I'm saying, people to interact with. Facebook, I think, is a little more for the older, don't get me wrong, younger people too, but that's more of like a catch up with old time friend type of thing. You know what I'm saying? See who's still doing what, you know what I'm saying? But Snapchat and Instagram, I think, is catered more into an entertainment world.
And then what advice would you give to new artists?
Oh, man, just believe in what you do, man. Everybody got their own sound, so don't get yourself caught up in trying to be or trying to gimmick or mimic what everybody else do. Nipsey Hussle told me one time, man, stay in your lane, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody over there in that fast lane, and they going fast. As long as you stay in yours, you can drive at your own pace. You know what I'm saying?
All right. And what's a life hack you have, like something that you use in your life that helps it out a lot, people might not know about?
Count your blessings, not your problems, man.
And can you go a little deeper on that? What you mean by that?
but there's someone else out there every day that's going through a little more than what you're going through, whether you see it, know it, or hear it. You know what I'm saying? As long as you can get up in the morning, you can breathe, you're healthy, you know what I'm saying? Family straight, love is there, you know what I'm saying? You got to bank on that, man. You can't worry about the materialistic things that you might not have or the things that you want that you can't get. You know what I'm saying? You got to be blessed on the things that you have.
And what would you like to say to your fans, people that have been supporting your career so far?
I appreciate it, man. You know what I'm saying? I know it's been a long time. It's been a long grind. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of people who really do support what I do. You know what I'm saying? So I respect them for that. Some of them been following me since, like I say, when I was in the group. So I appreciate everybody who always take their time out to put their time in their ears, man, to me. You know what I'm saying? Whenever they feel like they want to hear something that I got to say. You know what I'm saying? They log in and we touch bases.
What was the name of the group you was in?
It was called Fenced In.
Okay.
Yeah. And that means, you know what I'm saying, like it was like either you keeping it fenced in or you fenced out. So if you was fenced in with us, it was all love and family. But if you was fenced out, you was on the other side of that fence and you couldn't get in there. Yeah.
All right. I want to say thank you for coming through politicking with me.
No doubt, man. I appreciate politicking having me, man. Salute.
Yeah, you want to tell me your social media and everything?
Oh, yeah, definitely, man. You can reach me at The Real Mr. 704. That's all my social networks. So you can log on www.mr704fie.com.
PoPolitickin.com.
Thanks for listening to PoPolitickin.com, a self-help meets hip-hop brand. If you are an artist or business owner wanting to be featured on PoPolitickin.com, contact us at PoPolitickin@gmail.com. That's PoPolitickin@gmail.com or text 760-717-5803. If you're a listener that enjoys the show and wants to support, you can donate to PoPolitickin.com via PayPal.com. Please send donations to PoPolitickin@gmail.com. Any amount will be helpful in continuing to create quality content and shows. As always, check out PoPolitickin.com for past episodes. Make sure you subscribe to PoPolitickin on iTunes, YouTube, Podomatic, Stitcher Radio, and Google Play.